Hello, hi everyone. Uh, Happy Holi. Hope you have enjoyed the celebration of Holi just a couple of days back with your family. And for last 2 days, since the market has opened, market has behaved in a weird manner. Like when we left last Friday, if you remember, the market was here, and then it went up and then got resisted. If you remember my post in the StockEdge club and the TMP group yesterday, that I felt after the market had moved that there can be a correction that can start, and the correction had started. Is the audio not clear? Someone is saying, is it happening with all of you that the audio is not clear? Can anybody tell me? Can others also tell me if the audio is not clear? Hello.
Yes, Souradeep ji, we can hear you.
You can hear me in a correct way. Some people are saying that audio is not
Yeah,
clear.
actually, I think you're using some sennheiser, right? Some headphone or something like that.
Yes, I am using a headphone.
Yes, so maybe because of that wire, it is the wire is moving. That's why because of this can be an issue. Can you just unplug your the headphone and then directly talk from the laptop if that is okay for you? Yeah.
No, I think in past I have seen the audio quality gets better with this headphone. So that's why I am using.
Yes, but
Is it?
we can hear the when your wires is moving. So Shorodeep ji, like there is some disturbance, friction, a noise. It is appearing to be that. Yeah.
No, I will try to be steady. I will try to be steady with the wire. Okay.
All right.
Let me.
Okay, sure. So till then, let me just wish a very happy Holi to all my users here, and thank you for joining on this today because yes, of course, this Friday gonna be an off, and again, this will be an again extended weekend for you all. Please, so enjoy your time with your family on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. All right, and thank you, Kapilji. Thank you. Okay, so I hope you all appreciate this initiative on every Friday that we do post market session, and I hope you all are also receiving the link, or once we upload this on the YouTube channel. I hope you are going through that in case if you wanted to refer. And yes, Vivek ji will join after half an hour time during the question answer session. He'll be coming soon. Till then, Shoradeep ji will be taking up the session here. Shoradeep ji, hi. For quick check.
Can you check if the sound is better right now?
This is better. Can we have a quick poll from all the listeners? How about now? Do you find it pretty good? I think I find it good. This better. Okay. Thank you. All right, Kapil ji, Tarun ji, Nitesh ji. Thank you, Sanjeev ji. Okay. So Souradeep ji, over to you. You can start the session. Just try to be a little louder. That's it. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Swati. So last week, what happened is this, that when the market actually, when we are discussing, market was at this place. Then it went up, and yesterday we have seen 350-point rally in the Nifty. For a moment, it went above the daily mid Bollinger also. But at today, at the time, what happened is I will show what happened in the rupee dollar, that is USD INR. So USD INR is this. So yesterday you can see what happened is that, and this is very crazy. Like market going up, USD going up. Today market correcting, USD correcting. This is really crazy. This doesn't happen this way. This happened just opposite. When the USD INR last time jumped, I will show you the market. If you see, the market actually corrected. At that time the Nifty actually corrected, but this time this is happening completely opposite, and this was the first time in my life I experienced this. Anyways, what happened is that yesterday Nifty was standing against this. And I think yesterday it trapped a lot of people, making people to buy stocks. Now today it has given back and started giving back. Now what has happened is, I will, before going to this, try to go to the COVID curve a little bit. So this is the COVID curve, and I will go to India's details just in a moment. Let me, in the meanwhile, go to the Bank Nifty and show you what Bank Nifty did. See, yesterday Bank Nifty itself was much weaker than Nifty. If you can see, the comparable green bar was much smaller, and today, whatever Nifty had corrected 1%, this has corrected close to 2%. So Bank Nifty has been very weak compared to Nifty, because if you talk about Nifty from the top, Nifty may be maximum down presently 5%. Okay, but Bank Nifty from the peak is down close to 11-12%. So you can understand the way the Bank Nifty is behaving. Now this is India's graph. Now the way India is moving presently, very soon India would be past 1 lakh figure. You will understand that there is a possibility that very soon as a country we will cross the 1 lakh figure. See, this is the graph. Okay, last 2 days it is low because every Monday generally seasonally it is low. Monday it was 58,000, and today it is, yesterday it was 53,000. That is only because due to Holi and Sunday holiday there were less tests, and there were there were there were much less taste and much less positivity. But because of the Holi, because people played Holi mixed with one another, so what can happen is that this curve may this time cross this and move forward. And what is happening? A lot of offices are again going into work from home mode. The offices had opened up. Our own office has partially gone into work from home mode. So we are right now in a scenario where again economic activity may start contracting, and this time the government is not in a position to, because of the 1 year shock it had to again postpone a lockdown. So what may happen is that the disease and the economy may continue hand in hand, side by side, and that's why the spread of disease can be a little bit more compared, though there is vaccine, but only 3 CR people might have been vaccinated till now. So it is the end of March. You can understand, to vaccinate a population of 80-90 CR vulnerable 18 plus people, it will take a much longer time. Okay, so that's why there is a possibility that we may see a widespread correction in the Nifty and Bank Nifty until and unless there is global money printing that continues. I would like to show you the global scene at this moment. So just a second, let this come. I don't, yeah. So you can see the this is the US bond yield. Yesterday it had hit almost 1.76, 1.78. Sorry, 1.8 it had almost hit, and it is now correcting a little bit. The This is the US 10-year bond yield. Let me expand it. Actually, NATE has gone suddenly a little bit slow. I don't know why. Anyways, so yeah, so it is not showing, not responding. Anyways, the US, just a second. Yeah, so yeah, it has started responding again. So this is the US 10-year bond yield. You can see that this has gone to almost 1.78, and then it has been correcting. This is quite a high level for US bond yield. US dollar index has gone to 93.4. Okay, and it is rising, though it is the right time to for it to correct towards 92. So that can actually buoy other asset classes, because even if it has to move higher, it doesn't move in a single way. In a single move, it had moved up and to 92.5 earlier, and then corrected to 91.3. So similarly, from 93.4 to 92.1, it may again correct. Okay, so you will see this. Uh, this is the here the gold, which had, if you can see, if you remember, no, this is not the gold. Just a second. This is the gold chart. So I had discussed with you that this was 1677 was the support. From there it went to 1750, also again nearing this support. Possibly this will hold, because I expect this level to actually hold for some time. If it doesn't hold, then gold can easily correct to 1480, 1490, or 1500. But possibly gold will rise above this. Okay. Now this is the Dow Zone Index. Okay, just expanding it. So moving higher, and then it can fall again. So it can correct almost 400-500 points more. So global market is into a bearish mode. So not very bullish on Nifty until and unless it sustains above, I would say 14,900. Possibly it would correct to 14 this 14,270, 280. Possibly Bank Nifty can correct to 32,700. Okay, this is the scenario. Regarding I would like to show you the present scenario. As I told you that 62.50 is the barrier. Above this, it can again go to 68, but staying below 62.50, crude oil may also correct, because it is not only India, rather total Europe and Latin America is again coming under COVID pressure. So if you can see the global graph, it has again started going up, and possibly this wave can, as all the last waves have been, this wave can be bigger than this wave, and in this case, the cases may double from here if the past precedences continue. Now, this is the Bank Nifty here. I tell you. Uh, Sorry, this is the Dow Jones. Okay, so coming to stocks, I will discuss about 3-4 stocks which are looking good. Oddly, one sector is looking good, that is Nifty FMCG. Okay, Nifty FMCG is looking good. Apart from any sector is not looking good. So this is a kind of a at the breakout point. This is right now staying. So above 35,000 Nifty FMCG, if it trades, there would be a breakout and it can actually rise. And actually, this can rise, because what we know presently is that a lot of people will again the consumption of home food rather than eating out. And if when that happens, the growth of the FMCG counters generally outpace other counters. I will show you a few stocks. So this is Britannia Industries. Uh, Britannia Industries. So you can see the stock is moving up, and as long as it stays above 35, 30, 35, 50, it can go towards past high of uh, 40. Just a second, I will draw a trend line. It can go towards this past high of 4,000. So it is approaching this resistance zone, but possibly above 3650, 3680, it will go towards this level. Another very good stock, which is in the FMCG basket only, is Colgate. Okay, so Colgate Palmolive India, if you see, the stocks looks very good within a range. If we see 15, 10, 15, 20 can be a support level and it can go towards the 1660, 1680 level. So this would be one of the key stocks which I would like to focus on. Now, last week, if you remember that we discussed about the metal stocks in detail. So you can see what JSW Steel did this in last 2 days, what Tata Steel has done in last 2 days. So these were our main stocks last week. If you remember the last session, you can see what Tata Steel has done, and Tata Steel may continue. So JSW Steel may continue. If I go to Nifty Metal, you can see this, that this is bullish, and it can go to the previous high level 4067, and possibly 3-4% it can go, and it can cross and rally again also. Okay, so Jindal Steel is another stock which is again looking good and may go towards the 350, 250. So these three stocks were main stocks when we discussed Friday. Only they have rallied, these three stocks have rallied in 2 days, can rally again. Another stock, again in IT sector, I want to discuss. See, Mindtree had a breakout. Okay, this has the possibility to move much higher. This has a pullback, but as long as it stays above 2040, it can go towards 2500 on a wider time frame. You can watch them. So the stocks, these were mainly the stocks that we discussed last week. For next week, Colgate I have already discussed. Next week or next 2-3 days, Colgate I have already discussed. Another stock for next week is Adani Total Gas. Okay, this stock is at the on the verge of breakout. Adani Total Gas. Okay, on the verge of breakout. So above 975, you can see this rallying like anything. Adani Transmission. Above 910, 920, this stock can have fresh breakout. So these two Adani gas stocks, Coalpel are important stocks for next week. Also, Mindtree also I have discussed, which can go upwards going forward. And now Tata Chemicals. Okay. So Tata Chemicals, if you can see, given the bullishness is FMCG sector, I possibly think that this is a sorry, not Tata Chemicals, Tata Consumers. I'm very sorry. So given the state of FMCG sector, I generally feel that it there is a time the stock should go above 650. So above 650, if it trades, keep an eye on this. Technically bullish, has not breached the level, but I think that this is the time that this stock can actually move higher. So 4 stocks, and along with that all the uh, cement stocks. Okay, so I'm coming to one by one. So Grasim, if you see, has taken a breakout today. Possibly will continue. This is Grasim, has broken out today. Ambuja, similar chart. And I spoke about this Ambuja's Grasim, the stocks in the session. Okay, if you remember, I had also spoken about Asian Paints. So this is the Asian Paints, had broken out a little bit pullback, but if it sustains above this 2600, it can again go towards upwards level, because when people get stuck to home, there is more importance to beautify the home, and paint is an important aspect. And as crude prices are coming down, Asian Paint, we had discussed, it had broken out, gone up, but there is again chance that it will go up again. So keep an eye on this Asian Paint stock and Ultratech Cement. can you can see that staying in the higher level had pulled back to Ming Bollinger. So 6680 is the support you can buy and again sell towards 7000. So 5% kind of a normal trade it is giving many a times, coming back to mid Bollinger and going above. Apart from that, no other sector looks bullish for buyers. These are the sectors those are looking bullish. But apart from that, most of the sectors look very bearish to me at present. Apart from metal and FMCG, auto, everything looks bearish. So keep in mind that market can correct, especially banks looks bearish. So have an eye on that. I will take few questions. Kindly see Dabur and Marico. Okay, this is Tarun Vij is saying. So they are they are having an up move, but near the upper end. So Dabur, if you see the stock of Dabur is near the upper end of the band, and you cannot be very bullish from this structure, overall range bound structure, but yeah, kind of bullishness you can say, but not still yet bullish overall. And Dabur and Marico. Marico, I think, had turned around a few days back, but not bullish probably. Yes, not yet bullish. Uh, Above 460 can go to, yeah, taking support from this zone. You can say, yeah, you can buy this stock. Marico also looks bullish. So because FMCG sector is at the resistance right now, possibly it can break out. Keep an eye on them. ITC I don't look at, sir. ITC is a kind of a stock which is very difficult to trade. ITC please avoid also. So I will go to Godrej Consumer Product as someone is asking. Yeah, so Vivek sir had discussed this stock yes in last session. Last 2 days it is going up and possibly it can continue up move. This is looking bullish, RSI above 50. If there is a pullback towards 690, 700, that can be a very golden opportunity. So I am writing, making an alert. So I will give to my TMP students and club. If it comes back, I will alert you at that point time because that can be a good trading opportunity. So I have marked that. Okay. So let me make it 705. So I will get alert and I will give you. So this looks a good stock. Okay. Questions? More questions? Any more question you can give? This is because this is a midweek session this time because this is a truncated week this week. So not that elaborately we can talk about overall market because the weekly candle has not ended. So not give a very constructive view on IT sector looks good. No, IT sector is not looking good, to be honest. Yeah, Mindtree looking good, but Nifty IT is not looking good. Nifty IT is not looking good, sir. So I have looked at all the sectorial charts. So Nifty IT is not looking good. Nifty IT is at all not looking good. Pharma, Biocon, Cipla. Nifty Pharma is also not looking good, sir. Nifty Pharma is still not looking good. So I have looked at all the sectors. So near resistance in a downtrend can fall from here. It is not an indication there is a breakout. So ideally, Nifty Pharma, why would you buy near the resistance? So you won't be buying near the resistance. Market is looking bearish, sir. Market has moved from 7,500 to a level of 15,600. If it wants to correct, it can correct till 12,000, 12,500. Accept that as a part of life. Don't fight with the chart. Yes, if the chart bullish it stays above 14,900, then it is another story. But overall, things are not looking merry at this moment. Accept this, sir. There will be phases in the market like this where you won't be able to buy a stock and make money. You have to accept the reality. We are stretching by printing money, all the countries are doing, but there is a limit because now the bond yields are going up. So the hands of the central banks in Europe and America will be tight, sir. So we have to bear the painful phase and try to trade on the downside. No, this, sir, what this means is we wait for the investment level that I will request Vivek sir to take about, because he has a holistic view of things. I take a very short-term chartical view, and that's why Tarun Vijay, I look at things. Metal stocks are looking good, FMCGs are looking good. They can rally a bit more, but other things are not looking good. We have to accept this, sir. Oh, this is your first session. Okay, okay, thank you. So Vivek sir will guide you, sir, on this aspect. So my from my part, it is almost over. I will, and it is 3:27:28 also. So I will request Vivek sir to please, sir, take over from here. So it is all yours now, and please let us guide. Please guide us about the way forward in the market. Thank you.
Hi. So good evening, Souradeep. Thank you so much. So this is a very unique session today that we are not
Thank you,
meeting
sir.
on Friday, and we all are meeting on midweek, which is Wednesday. So very happy to be amidst all of you as always. These half an hour to 1 hour which we get to interact with all the club members and TMP members directly, it always adds a lot of value to our relationship with all of you, and hopefully we'll be able to do justice to the interaction which we are going to have today. Uh, I'm going to share my screen, so let me just remove Souradeep as the presenter, and let me just share my screen. So there are some people I've seen that they are new to today's session, so let me just welcome them first. Welcome all the new joinees. Thank you for becoming part of this family. Uh, I wanted to show you something for another 10 minutes. Kindly bear with me. I want to show you guys something, how you can use a very important part of StockEdge for your analysis, especially if you want to identify stocks for your trading purpose. And then after that, probably after 10-15 minutes, I'll take few questions from all of you. I'm sure you guys have burning questions and you are daring to ask me a few questions related to your stocks. So I've been very vocal on StockEdge Club social platform also that market is definitely not as conducive as it was a couple of months ago. There is an expectation that market will become very volatile, and it can go either way with a higher probability of market going down only. So that's why we need to be very careful. So just a minute, I have an important call from my father. Just give me a minute. Sorry, it was my father, and it's important to pick the call. He's 74, so it's always important. He's a top priority. If there is any call, I have to pick that. Uh, so I'm going to switch off my webcam, and I'm going to share with you a very important thing, which you guys should do it. Because you guys are part of StockEdge Club and you have access to StockEdge tool also. I believe you guys should do this. I hope some of you may have started using combination scans. So if you have not using it, please start creating your own combinations, because trust me, if you are able to create a very good combination scan for yourself, your fight for identifying good quality stocks which can potentially show you good momentum, that whole fight will get diluted. Okay. Some scans which I have created is available here. I can share the screenshot also later in StockEdge Club, so that if you want to create, you can create your own scan also. This is a scan which I've created a few months ago, and I've been using this scan, and relatively I've seen that it's a fairly good performance scan. Not that all the stocks which come in this scan is something which you would like to participate immediately, but at least these scans gives us a very good stock list for tracking purpose. Oh, let me just check if people are able to hear me or not, because I have not confirmed this. Yeah, okay, so I can see people are able to hear me. Can you give a confirmation that you are able to hear me? Yeah. Srinivasan, Nitesh Bhai, Abrendra ji, Kapil Bhai. Okay, everyone. Yeah, John. Thank you so much, all of you, for confirmation. Yeah. Okay, so I'll get back to my screen. I'm not going to see the question window. So don't ask me question, Abhi. Just give me 10-15 minutes, and then I'll ask people to ask me questions, and then you can take the questions from me. So this is a combination which I created. My combination is that stocks which are closed within 52-week high zone. Now, what is 52-week high zone? So any stock which is within 15% of 52-week high is actually part of the 52-week high zone. Stock outperforming benchmark index in both 1 week and 3 month. That means either the stock is outperforming the benchmark index for both 1 week and 3 months. So let me explain you these very clearly. So let me duplicate this, and I'll show you what exactly each indicator signifies. So let's go to any stock, say Infosys. And Infosys, you see, you go to technicals, you see on a period of 1 week and on a period of say 6 months. Actually, I should not show you Infosys. Let's take a stock from here. Coforge, okay, Coforge. Let's see Coforge. Coforge is NIT Technology, which was renamed as Coforge. So this stock, if you go to technicals and if you see 1 week and 3 month, on a period of 1 week, the stock has performed by 3.6% vis-a-vis benchmark index as well as IT index. It has outperformed both of them. And on a period of 3 month basis, again performed 8%. Benchmark index, it has performed by 5%, and Nifty IT also, it has performed by 6%. So when I say that stock outperforming benchmark index in both 1 week and 3 months, that is precisely what I meant. Increasing relative strength is essentially the stock where RS, so RS is one of the indicator which you can see in the scan, relative strength indicator. Increasing relative strength means that the RS related to the market has been increasing for the last 3 days. Okay, this measures the immediate slope of RS curve. So whenever RS curve is positive, it's going up. That means the stock is witnessing strength in its price movement. Either ARS or SRS going above zero. This is something which we added recently, where the adaptive RS and static RS going above zero is indication that something interesting is happening in this stock on a price strength basis. Then you have high return on equity, means the stock, the company is generating high return on equity from its business. So any return above 15% is considered to be high return on equity. And consistent cash from operation. Consistent cash from operation is that the company has been generating enough cash from operation for the last few years. So these two are good indicators to give you a decent level of comfort as far as the company financials is concerned. These 2-3 indicators give us a strength in the price of the company, and 52-week high zone gives us an indication that the company is within the control of bulls in the market. Okay, so if you see Coforge is one of the company which has come. Let's go inside. So we see the conditions. Close within 52-week high zone. So from a 52-week high, it is just 2.5% below 52-week high. Stock outperforming benchmark index, which we have already seen for a period of 1 month. Increasing relative strength. So you see the RS of this stock is 0.08, and the stock, 0.03, and the RS has been increased by 0.08. So from minus, the RS has come to positive zone. Okay, ARS and SRS, you see ARS has just gone above zero, adaptive RS, and SRS is still below zero, but yeah, it looks like that it will also cross above zero. Return on equity is 21%, which is good from a business perspective, especially it's an IT company, and it has been generating consistent cash from operation for the last few years. It's a good company. Okay, now this is one company which has come out as an output as a perfect match. But you know, there is nothing called perfect match. Even if we get married, we don't get the perfect match. Only Raja Ram and Sita had the perfect match. Otherwise, सबके गुण नहीं मिलते हैं जितना. So even if we get almost there, we are still sorted. So these are the stocks where there is an almost there match. So that means these companies are the ones which should be looked at if you are looking for some kind of a aggressive swing play. Okay, now let's do analysis on each and every company. So let's figure out Coforge because this is a perfect match. So let's go there. So what does this model, my model, suggest? And some of you would have gone through my model, and if you have not gone through the model, please, I request all of you, you are a privileged member of StockEdge family. Please take advantage of this. You have been given access to 12 webinars. Please go to webinar there and type my name, Vivek Bajaj, and you will be able to locate my webinar. So there are two webinars which I have given, the Hindi webinar which I just concluded a couple of days ago, and the English one which I did in the month of January. So either of these two, not necessary you have to see both, either of these two you can see, and you can learn the strategy which I follow. So you know, this is the model which I have, whereas the moving averages are there, four major moving averages, RS is there, and RSI is there, and a shorter tenure trend, super trend is there for a 2-hourly chart. So given this setup, I would definitely like to buy Coforge as a momentum play, because I believe that the stock has strong momentum of price going up. Okay, in fact, it is trading above all the major moving averages, and 2-hourly chart is also showing me a super trend positive. But when do I buy? So typically I promote people that buy at a breakout, because there will be higher probability of success when you buy at a breakout, and breakout point should be the previous swing high. So if I just mark previous swing high here, so if the price crosses about 3,000, that's the price where if you buy, the risk reward ratio will be favorable. But having said that, uh, you will lose an opportunity of 70 rupees rally. So the best price for us to buy is either the breakout, or if the price comes down near the super trend level and a support. So if you see the previous swing low is right here. So let me draw a line here, this line, and you see we are very fortunate that even the super trend support is right here. Okay, so if the price comes down to this level, around 27, 60, 65, this is actually the best price to buy. So ideally I should have an alert here. So let me just do a right click, add an alert here. So whenever price will come here, this will end. TradingView will inform me. You can do the alert here also. So you go to StockEdge, alert, and I can add an alert that whenever price will come around 2750, what was the level? Yeah, 2750, StockEdge will also alert me to buy. So when it's below 2750, set an alert to buy. We did because someone told me. I can go a description here also. So add a target. So the only difference between StockEdge and TradingView alert is that TradingView is real-time alert, because I am a pro subscriber of TradingView, and StockEdge is around 7 to 8 minute delay. So if you are an active trader, you are happy doing TradingView alert. If you are a passive trader, then I would suggest that StockEdge alert will also serve the purpose. So this is the best price to buy. So either here or here when the breakout comes. Now, what do I do when the price is here? Do I do anything about it or not? I would suggest that because the stock is showing momentum strength, you're not sure whether at what price the momentum will go aggressive. Uh, if you intend to say you have a capital allocation of certain capital in a particular stock, say you decide that I have a 5 lakh capital which I have to invest in market or trade in market, and per stock I will trade not more than say 50,000, which is 10% allocation in one stock. Okay, so out of 5 lakh 50,000 goes to Coforge. I will not suggest you to invest full 50,000 at this price. Maybe I'll invest 10 here. If the price goes down further, I'll invest further trend. If the price goes down further here, I'll invest further trend. So I know that by the time it comes to this price, I will have invested 30,000. But suppose if I invest 10 here and it goes up here and gives a breakout, I will fully invested rest 40 because my breakout level has come and I'm more convinced with that breakout because the price is showing strength and it has other characteristics which a good stock should have. Okay, so it has to be very, very peaceful trading. It can't be something which you do in impulse. If you believe that you can do this kind of a peaceful trading, then this model actually works fantastically. Okay, now having said that, if the price goes down below this level and super trend gives you sell indication, you sell and you book your loss. See, you should not be ashamed of booking losses. I recorded a video with Annapurna, and today we are going to release the second part of that video, which is related to open interest at 7 p.m., the Learn to Trade series. I told in that previous video to Annapurna that you should learn how to embrace loss. फेलियर को जो embrace करता है वही विजेता बनता है. वो मूवी देखिए ना आपने कि जो जीता वो सिकंदर. So loss is a reality and we all have to accept it, and we all have to book the loss and move on. Okay, because if you follow the loss properly, actually if you follow stop loss, or if you follow booking loss properly, you can get saved immensely. Let me give you an example. This stock, which NIT, which I have been talking about this stock in the initial part of the pandemic, when I realized that the stock has strength and I've been holding on to that stock for long. But you see the stock, let me just show you the 2 hourly, sorry, let me just block this reset chart. See, the 2 hourly super trend already gave me a book signal here. Okay, so the best part about following a trend following system is that you can square up your trade when the trend following system is asking you to square up the trade. Same thing happened with Dhani. So my purchase price was obviously lower because I've been identifying this stock at a lower level in the initial part of pandemic. Look at this fall, right? And if you have been following the RS system very, very carefully, you know that the moment the stock gave RS negative and super trade was negative, there was no reason for me to buy this stock because the stock already started underperforming the broader market. So the Dhani stock, which I've been talking about since 140, 130 levels, and I did book the stock at high levels also, and I booked it the moment it RS went below zero and super trend gave me a 2 hour negative signal. So when you are trading the market, please try to understand that your entry strategy should be clear and your exit strategy should be more clearer. Because if your exit strategy is not clear, probably you will miss that whole rally where you made money, and because the market price fell, you had to exit your stock because you were not able to capitalize on the sell opportunity which that stock was giving to you. So जो बढ़ता है वो घटता है, and we all have to understand that we should, if you are an active trader or even if you are an active investor, you will get into this habit of squaring up your trades when the trend is negative and re-enter if the trend becomes positive. Let me show you an example of a stock called Bank of Baroda. Okay, uh, let us see Bank of Baroda. Okay, so Bank of Baroda is super trend positive. So I've been talking about PSU banks for long, and it is super trend positive. The RS is positive. Now look at this. What happened to this stock? The moment it gave a super trend negative, this was a sell signal, and you don't have to do anything till the super trend is negative. You continue the stock with a sell in mind. That means you don't have to hold on to this stock. I'll not go short. I will not hold on to this stock. And today, see what has happened. Today, with super trend being above zero, the stock has shown buy signal in super trend. That's the opportunity where you will buy with again a stop loss of super trend negative. If suppose super trend negative happens, then you will square up the trade. Otherwise, there is a very high chance that a stock which has relative strength will again start performing irrespective of what market does when a super trend is also suggesting a buy signal. You're getting my point? So please adopt the system which I am suggesting to all of you. It's part of my golden cash market system, and this is free available to you guys. So I don't understand why people who have not seen the webinar will not see this webinar. I have made trading whole equation so simple that if you follow this system very wisely, you will not be able to fail in the market. I'll show you one more stock, CDSL, which again, in StockEdge Club, I have promoted this stock. I have talked about this stock. Look at this stock here. What do you want from this stock? Huh? गिरता बाजार के अंदर में, look at this stock, how it is taking support at 21-day moving average, making newer highs, and super trend is also positive. Why will you not hold the stock? Sure, I had to sell this stock here because super trend became negative, but the moment buy call came, which was here, I entered the stock again because RS was still above zero. Friends, this is a simple system which I have developed and which works wonderfully. It's just that you guys have to have that patience, that mindset of believing in your system and following that system blindly. If you follow that rule, if you follow the system properly, then over a longer time frame, you will definitely make money from market. And this is what we have been trying to promote to people, our club members. This is what my entire organization is doing for all of you. So Souradeep has his own system. I have my own system. Chetan Bhai has his own system. We have designed TMP keeping in mind that all these systems goes inside your head so that after end of the program, you are equipped enough to create your own system wisely and effectively. All right, this is about the presentation which I wanted to give to you guys. I hope you will start using the things, as I'm hopeful that you will be using it. Now I'll take few questions for another 10 minutes or so before we close the session. Okay, RSI of Bank of Baroda is less than 50. Yes, Avdut. So RSI, I've always told that RSI for me is a confirmation tool. If I am getting a very strong signal from RS as well as from a super trend, then I may bypass RSI. I mean, till it is above 40 is fine. But yes, if it is above 50, it adds to the conviction. But I can still kind of make an attempt of going long. You can wait for RSI to go above 50. You may have to lose some opportunity cost, but that's okay. I think थोड़ा बहुत adjustment चलता है इसके अंदर में. What else? I can see one question by Rajendra. I have subscribed for Learn the Stock of Identify Multi-Bagger with later example webinar. Not able to see under my webinar list. I would request support team to look into this. Rajendra Bhai has subscribed to it. He's not able to see. If you can help him, that will be nice. Tarun is saying from investment point of view, we still wait. So I have identified a theme where for me value investing, I'm not a value investor. So what I do is I look at opportunity to actively invest. So, and my positions are for a period of anywhere between 20 days to 5 months, 6 months, depending upon how long the trend continues in a stock. So from an investment perspective, obviously you have to look at more fundamental data point, and you can't look at 1 day and 2 hourly chart. Investment ke liye that you will have to look at weekly data points and the daily data point for investment decisions. So it's a different mindset, it's a different way of working. Investment is something which you want to carry over a period of 6 months. So look at weekly data and the daily data point, daily super trend to make a judgment on investment. What's the value of setting super trend? I've taken a default value 10 and 3. You can play with that value also. In StockEdge also we have given 10 and 3. So if you go to StockEdge scan, you see in StockEdge scan there is a technical scan and there is a super trend scan. So here also we'll get the stocks where some kind of a super trend buying selling indication is coming. So it's StockEdge also we have tried to give you this. So it's 10 and 3 which I'm following. You can change it. You can change it to 10 to 2.5 depending upon how frequently you want the view. But I'm comfortable with 10.3 because super trend is anyways entry exit pattern for me. My main criteria of selection of a stock is RS. What else? Who else? So I'm going to conduct 7 o'clock a live session with the super person Vishal Mehta. It will be YouTube live. So I would sincerely recommend all of you to be there as well, because we will be discussing a lot of things with Vishal. His face-to-face was phenomenal, and we thought that more video with him will definitely add to the learning experience. So visit at link for the same, nothing, you just go to elearnmarkets.com slash youtube.com slash and you will see a live video right here. So you don't need a link for that. How to find relative strength in StockEdge? Yes, I will. So you can go to, so there are two things. If you go to any particular stock and go to technical indicators, you will see the relative strength value right here. Okay. And if you want to see the list of stocks which are satisfying certain RS criteria, you go to scan, price scan, and you will see RS 55, which is my scan, and adaptive and static RS, which has been developed by Premal Parekh. You can see both of these or either of these to do your RS study. Can we download scan result will help in putting in trading view? Yes, we are working on it so that you can download the output in an Excel file. We are working on it. Yeah, we are working on it. Yeah. Do you enter the whole position as a single price? No, I staggered it. I don't enter it, or as well as I don't exit at a single price. I keep on staggering it. I buy at every price. But typically when I enter, when super trend is positive, I enter full and I keep on exiting at every higher price. There are many kind of RS. Which one you are using? I'm using RS, this one RS. So all these scans are various parameters of the same RS, so you can use this. I know, okay, Abhishek is asking, I know out of topic question. Can you share TradingView setting of layout, how you get same stock chart in different time frames? When I have two screen layout, how I have to manually select manually in both the screens? No. You don't have to do manual selections. Very simple. You see here, select layout, and here you just select, if you want to have a common symbol, just select the symbol, crosshair, drawing, time, interval, obviously you will not select. Yeah, once you do that, automatically everything gets updated as a uniform parameter. Yeah, Abhishek, did you get the answer? Abhishek, please confirm you got it. Yeah, thanks, no problem. Sachin is asking, would there be a feature on club on options on stocks? We are thinking about it. We have not yet been able to finalize. So we are thinking of having an options club inside the club where we will discuss options and strategies and options and other things. But we have not been able to finalize because we need a very strong team member to do that for all of us. So we're still trying to figure out, and we are developing a new version of StockEdge Club, new tech. Hopefully with the new tech, we will be able to launch the options club as well. Yesterday's data is not yet updated in StockEdge. Rajendra is asking, is it so? Let me see. Which data are you talking about? I think data should be updated. This is 30th of March. Yeah, so it is updated. Are you talking about any specific scan or anything specific you're talking about? No, it is updated. Yesterday's data is updated. Yeah. Yes, Sachin, we will try to do it. Working very hard to give you guys the best value for money service. In club, can we have an alert like Twitter notification? Uttam is asking. Yes, Uttam, we are developing a new technology on of StockEdge Club. It will be as convenient as the Twitter or Facebook of the world. Okay, Hassan has joined yesterday. He's new to the club. Hassan, welcome to the family. Thank you for becoming part of the family. I hope you will have a great experience. Coming 12 months, we both are going to learn from each other and grow together in this lovely market, stock market. Amarinder is saying EOD was not updated till late night yesterday. Absolutely, because NSC did not give us the file. NSE website itself was delayed reporting, derivatives was not done. And if you go to Twitter, why don't you follow me on Twitter? I keep on updating people on what's happening with the data on Twitter. So if you can follow me on Twitter, I did update it. And at 2 o'clock in the morning, which was midnight, after midnight, we did update. Our team was proactive. They updated and they informed us, and we informed you. FIDI activity, Rajendra is saying, is not updated. Oh, really? Let me just check. Okay. No, it's updated. This is FIDI activity of cash market. Oh. So that is not updated. That's, yeah. So I guess there is still problem with the exchange data. That's why FIDI derivatives data is not updated. Oh, thanks for informing me. I'll check with my team what is the status of this data and whether exchanges have released the data or not, because they are having tremendous problem in this data. The FIDI derivatives data, they have not updated. I think exchange is struggling overall. They're struggling very badly. Okay, Sachin is saying he has a 5-year experience of business analyst and product management. Fantastic, yeah, Sachin, you will be of great help. So I will take your connect from my team, please, and we will definitely try to engage you in our working. Uttam is saying that it was not their brokers report also. Okay. Okay, fantastic. Yeah, Sachin, great. Yeah, thanks a lot for NSE not updated yesterday derivatives data. Yes, Nitesh, NSE has not updated yesterday derivatives. It's actually quite a difficult thing. Rashid is saying great tool. StockEdge would suggest improvement point. Please make the web version keyboard friendly. Okay, we will try to work out few keyboard based shortcuts for your easy navigations. Okay, Ramay is saying, sir, in the RT side of the chart, you showed the while ago shows a lot of lower price rejections with long pin bars. In such a condition, what can be the exit plan? Well, my exit plan is definitely super trend, and I don't think twice before exiting when super trend has asked me to exit. And I'm okay playing some impact cost. If super trend is giving me buy signal again, I will then re-enter again, but I won't mind exiting the stock if the super trend is showing me a exit signal. Okay, so I guess I've been able to answer a few questions. Maybe some of the questions are not been answered. Feel free to connect with me. My team is always there to help you. I am active on StockEdge Club, so you can ping me here as well. I'm going to most likely reply to your queries. And also feel free to connect with the support team member. And in case you want to talk to me for 10 minutes, please connect with the support team for a slot, and we will connect with each other for a 10-minute quick conversation. And if I can guide you in any way, I'll be more than happy to guide you in this journey of sensible participation in stock market. I hope these sessions are useful sessions for all of you. It's my pleasure to connect with you always, and I'm finding that people are liking these sessions. So have a word, do definitely give a word about us, tell people about the work which we are doing. This StockEdge family deserves to be recognized, and we all will grow together. I commit, and my team is always there to fulfill those commitments. Thank you. Good night. Take care. I'll see you at 7 p.m. YouTube live with Vishal, and my video session number 14 of Learn to Trade with Annapurna will also be released at 7. So don't forget to watch that, because that video will be all about open interest. Okay. Thank you. Good night. Thank you, Swati, Shunita, and Souradeep. Bye-bye.